Don't forget to click subscribe for all the latest videos.
What's up guys, and welcome back to my Newcastle Career Mode. This is going to be episode 4, and we've got here a match against Aston Villa, which is going to be away. You know, we've had our last two matches at home. We played against West Ham, where we won 2-1, and then we had a home match against Fulham, which we lost 2-0. Goals from Mudelega and Mitroglou, you know, resulting in a loss. That was a little bit disappointing. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to take a quick look at the squad and see if we can get things updated. And see there, Lacazette is actually out injured for 5 days through his shoulder, so we're going to replace him with a player who actually hasn't been sold but had a lot of interest from people. So let's take a look. We're going to bring in Cisse, and then we're going to have Riviere as his strike partner. You know, someone pacey, someone who can do well, you know, getting onto those sort of missed balls there. And we're going to bring Tim Krul back in from suspension, and we're going to have him replacing Carl Darlow. I'm going to actually have Carl Darlow on the bench from now on, as opposed to having him, you know, just sitting in the reserves, not really doing anything, because he is younger than Rob Elliott. He's the same level, so he can come on in sort of the last few minutes of games and hopefully do pretty well there. What I'm going to do as well is I'm actually going to bring in I&J and replace Colaccini, and then we're going to have our two French players there partnering up, and hopefully they can build up a good partnership. Other than that, those are the changes I'm going to stick with for now, and hopefully you can get a decent result against Aston Villa. So that's the team I'm going to be working with. Again, it's going to be a 4-2-2-2 formation. Hopefully Cisse and Riviere form a good partnership in the absence of Lacazette, but Lacazette is, you know, the player on form really. He's done really well. Got 2 goals against West Ham. You know, didn't really play much of a part in the Fulham game, but hopefully, you know, he'll do well once he comes back from injury. It's only 5 days, so there shouldn't be too much of an impact on his performance there. You know, Aston Villa, you know, a good team really. You know, we can't expect them to guarantee a win. We should be winning it, but with, you know, the likes of Christian Benteke, you know, up front, they're always going to be, you know, posing a threat. So it's going to be a little bit dangerous. They're going to be dangerous from set pieces. Christian Benteke, very strong player there. But here we go. Newcastle against Aston Villa away. Let's hopefully get a good result here. You know, a clean sheet and a couple of goals would be fantastic. And he's hit De Jong. You know, I really want to see more from him, otherwise he is going to get dropped because he just hasn't performed as I expected he would. It's a little bit disappointing. And even Yanmat, my player so far, along with Lacazette, who scored 2 goals so far in the league. You know, hopefully we'll see something more happen from him. You know, Daryl Yanmat has been fantastic. He missed a couple of opportunities in the Fulham match, which is a little bit disappointing, but there was no really control over that. He's a right back, he's not known for his goals scoring prowess, so you can't really blame him there. And there he is again, making the runs. You know, he's formed a real good partnership with Cabella, who both play on the right. Cabella as the sort of right attacking midfielder, and then Yanmat as the fullback. And that's, you know, a really good ball there. A little bit disappointing that De Jong didn't get anything on that, but I think there were 2 players going for it, and a little bit of confusion there about who should actually go for it. But again, there he is, Christian Benteke, but hopefully, you know, Yangan Biwa and Mango will be able to sort of keep him under wraps, and the fullbacks can bomb forward and do exactly what they need to do in this match, which is, you know, support our attacking midfielders there.
Well, there was a lot of speculation. Would it happen? Would it
and that's
not?
a dangerous tackle. I'm surprised that, you know, there hasn't been a card there. That was a sloppy pass. I think it was a misplaced pass. It was originally going to the player that was just in front of him, but knocked it a little bit too hard, and it's just, you know, just been misplaced there. And here's Christian Benteke now, you know, holding on to the ball very well. Well, we managed to get that one out, which is fantastic, but we've got to be cautious of them doing that, because they're going to hit us hard if we make too many mistakes there. And again, just very cheap in possession there, very easy to do, but, you know, Tim Krul back in front of the posts, you know, hopefully he'll give us a clean sheet. Carl Darlow, he did well, you know, he made a couple of saves, you know, it wasn't really his fault that we lost, it was just a, you know, a disappointing performance all round there. But there's Cisse, you know, trying to make some good runs there, you know, hopefully he'll score a couple of goals in this season, because he's already had a great season for Newcastle, you know, he's not putting great performances last season, so, you know, hopefully he'll do well this time round. And there he is, getting on the ball, you know, challenging with the ball, which is fantastic, but losing out there with the throw-in. De Jong, you know, he certainly seems to be putting in more of an effort, especially given they're playing more on the left-hand side here. You know, they're not really, you know, pushing too much on the right-hand side. Perhaps they're aware of, you know, the power of Yanmat in terms of defence. And, you know, they just get the ball very easily there. You know, they don't do too much with it. And that's a great interception there. But again, just very easily giving the ball back, which is a little bit disappointing there.
The defenders.
You know, they get a
pushing
shot
onto
off,
his
but
weaker side,
it's
Alan,
quite
didn't
far
they?
wide, which is, you know,
It was
lucky
a
for
good
us. But
policy, as it's turned out.
our defence is
Bit
the
of
real
knowledge
shaky part,
from
and
the
that's always been the
defender,
problem with Newcastle. We've
needs
always
to
been a
push
little
up
bit
on that
shaky
weaker
there.
foot.
You know, but with the creative players we've got Cabello and
Bruno
Team De Jong, we
Anita.
should be creating goal-scoring opportunities, but being on the back foot means it's going to be difficult to create those opportunities, and we need to, you know, play in a more of an attacking style, push forward a little bit more, and, you know, not sit back and invite pressure on ourselves. You know, that's the problem we had in the Fulham game. We didn't really attack them as much as we could have when we had opportunities, and the result of that, they just, you know, hit us hard, and, you know, from set pieces they were absolutely devastating, and that's the problem with the defence. You know, the set pieces are always going to hurt you. And now, you know, I&J Gaming trying to make through balls happen. You know, he's not really known as a creative player, but he's been trying to make opportunities. That's a fantastic through ball. Stephen Naismith, who actually joined them, I believe, on transfer deadline day, you know, it's a sort of big signing for them. He'll do well. Gutierrez as well, playing for Aston Villa as well, you know, joined from Newcastle during the transfer window as well. You know, not really saw a place for him in the club, so hopefully, you know, he won't trouble us too much. But here's Team De Jong on the ball, you know, does very well there, tries to get past the defender, manages it, tries to bring in the ball. Oh, that's a disappointing result there. You know, Cisse heads it against the post, and Guza managed to sort of pick that up. You know, but that's a real sort of sign of Team De Jong's quality there. He gets past the defender, and then he just brings in a lovely cross, which Cisse managed to get on the end of, but isn't able to convert it there. Again, you know, we're sort of pushing forward there, you know, getting opportunities where we can and trying to push forward. But again, they're hurting us on the counter-attack or when we're pushing forward too quickly. And there's Benteke. Jonas Gutierrez puts in a decent cross there, you know, unmarked, and then manages to get the ball through to Benteke. But Benteke doesn't put it away, which is a bit of a surprise. You'd expect him to knock those in, but, you know, we're lucky, very, very lucky, and we can hopefully push on and, you know, get a goal. And here's Cisse, puts through Team De Jong, Team De Jong, shoots! Oh, that's a little bit disappointing now. Is that a free kick? It is, yeah. Oh, it's a penalty. That's absolutely fantastic, you know. I thought he had a goal scoring opportunity there. He really should have done better. And then we're going to have taking the penalty. I'm going to have Cisse taking the penalty. I think he should be the guy scoring. He's our number 9, so I think he really should be taking those penalties. See if we can get us a good goal here. Oh, that's unbelievable. He's hit the crossbar. That's twice now he's hit the post. You know, really should have scored that one. Perhaps it was a mistake giving him that opportunity. Possibly under a little bit of pressure, but, you know, it's a real disappointment there. You know, it was perfect. You know, the shot power was fantastic, but the accuracy just wasn't there, and that's a huge disappointment there. We should have been 1-0 up, really, from a penalty. Should have done better. We've got the ball here. Cisse hold on to the ball. You know, tries to play a pass through, but I suspect if he got the ball, he would have been offside. But, you know, we should be going. And we've been attacking very well. You know, really. You know, we've pushed forward. We've done well. But it's on the defence, and there's Christian Benteke and Colaccini just making a goal line clearance. You know, just making the last ditch challenge, and that's fantastic. And here's an opportunity to get forward. Janmaat playing forward. Janmaat sees De Jong. De Jong, not really the fastest bloke. You know, they managed to just get that ball before De Jong does. We've still managed to get the ball there, and that's a poor ball, really. Should have possibly taken the first touch, but, you know, tried to play the first touch pass, and it's not really come off there. Chiote again, hold on the ball. Here's Anita. Riviere, you know, does well to hold off the challenge of the defender, but doesn't really do very well once he gets the ball. Doesn't really do anything with it. You know, again, we're sort of pushing them forward, you know, we're sort of keeping them there. But that's half time, goes in at 0-0. Should have been 1-0 up from the penalty, but Cisse misses it. That's a little bit disappointing there. There we go. 2 shots there, none on target, but we've dominated the possession in terms of that now. Pass accuracy, not great, but, you know, that's sort of the thing that can happen there. I'm going to take off Chiote, and I'm going to bring on Sissoko as a holding player there. So I'm going to bring on Sissoko there and see how he does partnered with Vernon Nita. But that's all the change I'm going to make for now. I'm not going to make any other change. I think the front 2 have done well so far. They've tried to create opportunities, and hopefully Sissoko's pace and strength sort of in the midfield will give that benefit. Because you know, they do have Benteke up front. He's pacey, he's strong. You know, he's going to provide sort of problems for partnership, a defensive partnership of Yang Mbiwa and Brunei Manga, who come from French league. It's not the strongest league in the world. You know, they're not necessarily going to know the strengths of the Premier League and just how sort of hard some of those tackles are going to be. Yanmat doing very well though, holding off the challenge, and then plays it to Anita. Anita knocking it over to Santon. Santon knocking it back to Anita. There's Sissoko there, spots it. You know, doesn't really, you know, get much of the ball there. You know, very easy challenge there.
Even the opposition are applauding that one, that back heel.
And that's just disappointing there. You know, that's a poor touch from them, which gives us the opportunity. And, you know, just giving the ball away very cheaply, and that's the problem that we had. You know, our passing accuracy wasn't great. You know, it just does mean that, you know, we've not done well. But Jonas, you know, gets off a shot. Or Tim Krul was always in control of that one. I think, you know, there was no real indication. And Siem De Jong making a fantastic run down the left. You know, managed to keep hold of that. And then they make a last-ditch challenge there just to stop the cross from coming in, and that's excellent defending there. But Siem De Jong, been really impressed with him. You know, he's done really well in this match. He's created opportunities. You know, we now need sort of a situation where, you know, we've got to be able to sort of make something happen. That's a cool throw in there. I think there was, you know, too many defenders around, not really, you know, anything going there.
Mark Albright.
You know, here we go again, you know, trying to get the ball back, winning the ball back, and then not really making anything happen from it. And then just, the defenders are just crowding us out. Whenever we get the ball, they're pressuring us, making us sort of make mistakes, and that's what it is. It's just sloppy play as a result of, you know, poor defending there.
This will be a key moment.
Siem De Jong again, getting the ball, and then sort of losing out the second challenge, but here we go again, and that's absolutely fantastic there. Done really well there. Siem De Jong making that ball, making that run. Yeah! Siem De Jong scores his first goal for Newcastle United, and that's fantastic. That's put us in front away. That's absolutely fantastic. Brilliant run there through the middle from Siem De Jong. What he's known for, just slides it through the goalkeeper and just into the back of the net. Absolutely fantastic. That's a brilliant result. You know, if we can keep that result, I'd be very happy with that. You know, 2-0 win gives a good cushion just in case they do come at us. But, you know, we've been defending well. They've not had, you know, too many opportunities there. But again, there's an opportunity. Oh, and that's just absolutely devastating there. You know, we've scored, we've done a good goal there, and just that's an over-the-top through ball, and we really should have done better there. Santon, I think, was at fault, didn't really challenge him enough. He was on his side as well, should have done a lot better there, and it's 1-1. As said, you know, a 2-goal cushion would have done as well there, but unfortunately again, you know, we've not really had it. Siem De Jong making another fantastic move there, and that's really disappointing there. You know, challenged the goalkeeper, did really well. And that's, you know, Siem De Jong, absolutely fantastic since this half sort of started. He's created chances, he's scored a goal, and again, he's nearly providing an assist to Sissoko there, but, you know, goalkeeper did well there. And again, that's another over-the-top through ball, but Santon does well there, you know, managed to get hold of the ball. And that's disappointing there, you know, again, just easy mistake to make there, you know, just very easily just giving the ball away. And here's Cabella, you know, we're not really seeing too much of him there, but, you know, sometimes that can sometimes happen. I saw Sissoko making the play there. I was trying to sort of skip past the defender so I could you know, put the ball through, but the defender saw what was coming and did pretty well there. Here's Cabella, you know, there he is again. Plays the ball through to Yanmat. And again, he's just trying to get past defenders there and just can't quite manage it, which is a little bit disappointing, but, you know, Yanmat, I think, in the last 4 games, he's been my best player, definitely. You know, he's done so well. You know, done very, very well. An over-top through ball again. You know, just we really need to get the ball out here. You know, just get it out. Just get it out. You know, that's the problem with our defending there. It's just sloppy defending. We just don't get to clear the ball quickly enough. We need to be learning those lessons. We need to learn that they will hit us hard if we make those mistakes. And he's going to be on the ball here, spots the run, tries to put a ball through and it just doesn't work. And here he is. Cisse making the run. Cisse! Oh, that's a great save. Cisse making an absolutely fantastic shot there. Over the top through ball, works well, cuts right through the defence. He plays the offside trap and he goes for the shot, and that's absolutely fantastic there. Great effort. I've got to say that I've been a little bit disappointed with Cabella's sort of corners there, but I'm going to let him take this one and then see what happens. Hopefully we can get something from it. Oh, and that was close there. Very, very close. You know, could have been his debut goal, but You know, a little bit disappointing there, but you know, we did well from that corner there. I'm pleased with that. We sort of tried to make something happen. It didn't quite work there. Let's take a look.
Midfield, they've got it back via an interception.
I think Sissoko, you know, he's not really done too much in this game. He's not really challenged too much in terms of, you know, what he's been trying to do. He's not really won the ball as much as perhaps he could, and that's an offside there. Again, playing over top from the ball, it's one of those things that's always going to work defenders, you know, especially the ones who don't have the best, you know, intelligence or can read the game particularly well. But, you know, we lose the ball there. Quelamanga just giving the ball away. But we get the ball back, and here it is. And here we go. Siem de Jong again making the run. You know, with the ball is blocked. So if he would have got through that, I would have thought he was throwing goal. And that would have been a goal scoring opportunity. But you know, it's a little bit disappointing. Didn't go through. Defence did really well there. Managed to get, and we've done really well there actually. Fantastic play there and holding on to the ball. And Anita just knocked off the ball there. He's a little bit lightweight for the Premier League, but his passing ability is absolutely fantastic. So, you know, you can't really say too much for him. And again, you know, he just runs into defenders there. Riviere wins the ball back. Riviere spots the run of Sissoko. And that's Cisse. Cisse! Oh, and that's disappointing there. Possibly should have got his shot off, but he had two defenders on him. He did really well to sort of even get anything on that. But, you know, Cisse, since he's come in this match, you know, he's come in, he's done well to replace Lacazette. And again, that's another through ball played there, but, you know, we've done well so far. There's Sissoko on the ball there. Sissoko plays the ball to Riviere. I was trying to go for Cabella there, but obviously a little bit of miscommunication there, and you know, it's a little bit disappointing. But Cisse back on the ball again. Plays it to Riviere. Riviere over to Cabella. It's a bit of a long ball. There's Cisse. Cisse spots the run. Oh, and that's fantastic defending there. That's last-ditch defending there, really, because Riviere was going through there. You know, again, the same kind of run that Siem de Jong made for the opening goal there. Just running through the middle of the defence. Did absolutely, you know, everything right. Just the defence was sort of one step ahead of it there. And again, he's making a similar sort of play there. He nearly challenged him for the ball there. Done very, very well there. You know, Riviere, not really seen too much of him, but in his last 10 minutes, he's really pushing for that final goal. You know, and that's sort of exactly what you want from him. You sort of want those last-ditch challenges. Cabella there, running down the right-hand side there, tries to get in across, it's blocked, and then they just plays it off him, and that's it. It's a 1-1 draw. That's a little bit disappointing there. We could have done better, but you know, sloppy defending again, you know, results in that. But Siem de Jong with a fantastic performance. Really, really happy with him. I wanted him to step up his game, and he did today. You know, he's deserved his place so far. Cabella, a little bit sort of anonymous in this game, but again, Siem de Jong playing the opening goal. I'm really very pleased with that. Hopefully we'll do better, but we're still in 13th with 4 points. We'll advance on through and take a look, see who's going to be our next sort of player there, and we'll take a look. You know, we're running through the break there. Going through, it's obviously going to be the international break there. Let's take a look, see how our next matches are going to be against. It's against Hull City. That should be a win for us. And then we've got a cup match following that. So in the next episode, it's actually going to be a double. We're going to have a home match against Hull City, and then we're going to have the cup match. And hopefully you'll be able to get 2 wins there. Thanks very much for watching. I'm going to see you there.
Don't forget to click subscribe for all the latest videos.